who it is. Start an Arabian. Fancy mini, yeah, I know. Of all. What is it? What does Romanov say? Of all the bards and of all the commanders in all of the unions, one company. Yeah, my man. 789 Snark. 789.
Oh, hey, bird.
I need to change the overlay. I'll take a Snark any day. Still remember sitting side by side here 6 months ago. It was actually 6 months ago. December, January, February, March. Slightly over 6 months ago now. Damn, it's been over 6 months since I saw Snarky Boy. God, that was an interesting week. Oh, bit too much partying was had. Bit too much.
What up? What up?
Hey, my boy, how are you?
Good. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. Going good. Still doing that. Still doing my workouts every week with Balth. Getting those gains, getting those mad training gains. Pretty sure
training gains. Nice.
Pretty sure I could probably bench you now.
Really?
Yeah.
How much you benching?
Well, I haven't tried benching, so I don't know. But I think if I knew what benching was, I think I could probably do that. Do bench you. I know it's something people say to sound impressive, so I'm gonna say I can bench one Snark.
Easily, I'm sure.
But yeah, we got a game here. Balth is sponsoring, of course.
Ooh, girl, damn, I miss the man. Where is he?
He said he should be here, but maybe not quite at the start.
Shame on him.
Yeah, maybe not quite at the start. His this was supposed to happen like a few weeks ago. But I think something came up for SaSH. So
yeah, so Zain versus SaSH is actually quite an interesting matchup. I mean, I've seen SaSH stream recently. He's been grinding that Rambo. How's Zain's current? How fit is he?
I think this is gonna be close. Like we had Zain versus I think Sander the other day. Was it Zain versus Sander? Zain versus someone. We had Zain versus Sander at one point, and Zain smashed Sander like 5-1.
Oh wow.
But I think Zain versus somebody. Zain versus Ludo or somebody, I think, and Ludo made a good impression of himself. I can't quite remember who it was up against, but Zain's done a couple of show matches in the last like 6 weeks or so.
Okay, all right. So I suppose he is in shape. I mean, I know SaSH is in shape. I've watched his streams. He's been beating up those Chinese folks.
Yeah, that reminds me. I'm gonna put a prediction in here. I think SaSH has a very strong chance of taking this. A very strong chance. It's the best of 13 after all. Like a little slip up on a lost game here and there is not going to be too impactful.
I suppose we'll find out here, as SaSH is the first one out of the War Factory. Zain just a midge behind. Top left position versus bottom right. I think in SVS, I don't really have a big preference.
No, we are going to see a lot of SVS here, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine. I don't think any of them. Does Zain still play Allied here and there?
I don't think we're gonna see any Allied this game. Zayn might go Allied on like one map, maybe. But SaSH is gonna go Soviet every game. Zayn's gonna, unless he picks like a. We might see him go Allied on Stormy. Oh, you seen this drone on the top left?
Yeah, SaSH. Oh, that was not the miner to go for over all that ore.
No. No.
Not
And it's kind of
patient
stopped outside.
Yeah, not as patient as some other players. Zain with his own drone here, a little bit more patient in the bottom right.
Yep, should get this one. It's not clicked, and it does get droned. But SaSH going for another drone. Interesting. Neither player actually building a service depot early on. Both being confident enough in their skill that they can forego the repair depot.
Yeah, I suppose, or they just don't believe it's part of the build. I mean, we've seen very expert players decide, you know, I'm gonna get droned. I'm just gonna incorporate it into my build.
Well, exactly. The last year or so, we've seen that become meta, right? After your war factory, you go service depot, or maybe after your second ref, you go service depot. It's just become standard build, right? Before even the enemy drone can get to your base, players have service depots up.
Yeah, so now SaSH hiding that second drone behind the trees in the top left here. At the moment, a few tanks from SaSH. Zain with similar number of tanks.
Yep.
Double war factory for Zain. No double
I don't
war
know,
factory
Blazer.
for
I don't
SaSH
know.
just yet. Drone is gonna. Oh, but Zain clicks away.
Nice. Zayn is obviously very hot on the drones.
Indeed. Zain. Eyes in the back of his head. SaSH now with a second war factory out. 7 miners on the field. Starting to grab map control.
Was he a great Persian leader?
A bit of a rhino down to the center here. Zain already down to the second level gem patch here. Looks like SaSH's base stretch. I suppose he wants to fit another war factory there. Zain cutting off the reinforcements. Bit of a base trade situation here early on. Zain forcing that situation, deciding not to defend here. It's going to be interesting. Drones coming out for SaSH in response.
SaSH should be able to defend this more easily, but he loses 2 drones early on. SaSH gonna kill off 2 miners in the top. Zain gets 2 miners though in response, but Zain should lose all of his tanks. Maybe not.
Well, yeah, the tanks are still alive. Gonna get more value here, and SaSH unable to get any more value beyond that. SaSH loses another miner.
Third miner, 4th will go down.
Oof, down to 3 miners, and these 4 rhinos still uncontested. Now Zain a little bit AFK. SaSH getting value of his own, taking down a war factory.
Yep, and there we go.
AFK, he's broke. It's GG.
Yeah, that does look GG. 3 miners versus 5, 6 up there, and SaSH not getting in many rhinos with the drones I thought he might do. And not getting much damage done with his wave of tanks. But then that's heck, right? That's heck. It means nothing.
It means nothing. Yeah. I mean, Zain did a really nice job there. Gotta hand it to him. That base trade, he decided he's gonna go for it, letting SaSH in, deciding he's gonna be able to defend. SaSH's response with the drones wasn't really optimal. He wasn't really able to respond perfectly to Zain's attack. I feel like he should have been able to shut it down earlier.
Yes, agreed. It did get a little bit further than it probably should have. All right, game number 2, Arabian.
And Zain chooses France.
Oh no, I think this is an L. I think
L for Zain.
Yeah, I think SaSH practices enough on the Chinese ladder to know how to deal with France. He'll play against a lot of the Chinese France players, who obviously they're the best. No one beats. I mean, I'm gonna reference Shen 6, but I think there's people who I don't think he plays anymore, does he? But there's a few others who do France on some maps, and SaSH plays against them semi-regularly. Zain is a good player, but none of the Westerners, apart from maybe Luke Zed and Root on Heck, can seem to be able to replicate that Chinese special sauce. And yeah, I think.
Well, I feel like Root kind of had it down for a while there.
Yeah, because he practiced it a shit ton. I don't know how much Zain has been grinding out France builds, and unfortunately, I think to be good enough to get France to work, you really need to grind it. Zain's a great player, decades of experience, but you know, if you'd asked him a year ago if he'd pick France here, I don't think he would have, and I don't think in the last few months he's picked up that special sauce of how to beat a very high level Soviet player like SaSH as France on Arabia.
Whoa, Matt, watch this opening. First of all, very questionable build opening for Zain there. But does open double ref and opens up super early Grizzlies after just a single miner from the War Factory.
This is different.
And he's moving center already. Yeah, this is different. No AFC yet, so no cannon just yet, but doesn't really need them with these early tanks. SaSH going for the... I mean, he's only one miner ahead at the moment, and Zain's about to get those gems at the center.
And SaSH has no defense! He's going to be able to push Zain out. But SaSH going for a regular build. Zain will get those middle gems, as you say. What do you think SaSH should do? Should he continue? I mean, he's kind of locked into his build now, right?
Yeah, I mean, the double War Factory on 4 miners. Not sure why he's so behind on miners. I mean, Zain has the same amount of miners, and he got to push forward. Now, finally, SaSH getting his 5th miner out. AFC is out, which means Rocketeers will be joining the party, and Cannons shortly. If SaSH doesn't do something, he should be, splitting, trying to get the power down. Going around to the other side of Zain's base here, ignoring the center completely, is my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. The flat track's out now, but yeah, Zain's just gonna chew up those gems, and I maintain my statement from earlier that playing a high level France game on this map is a bad idea against SaSH, but this is not high level France plays. This is memes plays. This is meme plays that, you know, no one expects you to do this, because if they did, they could shut it down straight away. This is an abnormal build, and abnormal builds tend to work, you know, every now and again. I don't know how SaSH responds to this. He's got a... I think he plays a macro game. You could do V3s.
Definitely put in some V3s there, although the Rocketeers and now RA2 will quickly shut that down. Rocketeers here, flag check a little bit out of position. Now, SaSH is on 3 War Factories, and Zain is running out of gems here. Zain now stretching. He made a service depot. It's going to be interesting to see if he decides to go multiple MCV.
I don't like that service depot placement. I mean, okay, he's got his second war out, but I would prefer the service depot back at his main.
Ooh, he made a second MCV, and he's pushing.
This is
SaSH
nasty.
needs to block this deploy. SaSH could block this. Okay, can't.
Nah, it's too far away.
Cannon comes out. Grizzlies out of position.
Get it. Zain,
what were the Grizzlies doing?
I don't know, man. Like, Zain should have known that SaSH, of course, he'd run that thing down. That's so much value, dude. 2k cannon and 1500 for the MCV, because Zain got 1500 back. And SaSH lost nothing. 1 cannon hit on his tanks, I think.
Yeah, and a single power plant just now.
Yeah.
So really a great trade for SaSH there. Zain's still in a very good position here. I mean, it's not like SaSH is a crazy head, but with 4 War Factories, I mean, that's going to change very fast, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, and, you know, it's not like base trades can happen against a Soviet player with that many wars. Couple of Grizzlies got. No Rhinos go down, but they do take some damage. And, yeah, I like what SaSH is doing. He's just playing a steady game, in macroing up, saying, look, Zain went this early aggression. Yes, he will be able to re-macro behind this, but I think I can stay ahead. And SaSH now going to
for the bottom. Yeah, it's going to be a base trade. SaSH needs to spam those flat cannons and the drones, and he's fine. I mean, he should be able to take out Zain's entire base, make him go low power. Oh, man. Oh, he's low power. Oh, he needs flak ASAP. Oh, gosh. Well, I mean... Base trade. Zain might win this if SaSH doesn't switch to flag. Well, I mean, the Grizzlies are there. I suppose he can switch to flag tracks. SaSH should just split up some of his tanks to save even a single building, and he wins this. He's going to take down the MCV in the center, but he really should be rushing back to defend just a single building. The flag track is on the left here. He needs that flag track back at home right now, ASAP, and some tanks to take out these Grizzlies. He's gonna go for the base trade and try to beat this. Now he does have this barracks up top, which is gonna take Zain a while to deal with, and the flag cannons also. It looks like SaSH is gonna win this base trade.
I think you're right. I think he is. Even without the flag track, SaSH gonna take out all the buildings. You got the elite rhinos. You're absolutely right. Zain loses game 2, 1-1.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that was looking decent for Zain, but with those amount of rhinos, I suppose you can't really win the base trade.
Yeah. Too much DPS. Not enough. Zain not really having anything at home to slow down SaSH there. SaSH, of course, having some rhinos back at base.
Somebody put 38k points on Zain. I think I'm gonna like
those predictions. I'll keep them open yet if it's 1-1. One
second, I wanna match that on SaSH.
Hey Ed, how's it going?
See if we could make some points.
Yep.
Some channel points. What up, Ed? How's it going, man? Yeah, Blazer's right. I mean, also Luke Z. Luke Z is technically Chinese, but he is living in America.
Yeah.
But he's also not bad with the cannon game at all.
Very true. Very true.
Player defeated.
So, Possible traveled. Zain sticking with France. SaSH sticking with Soviet. Hey, Steph.
Interesting. Yeah.
Right. Now, this is going to be a standard France build for this map. What are we gonna see? SaSH go for Kirov? No one ever goes for V3s. I think people are sleeping on V3s. I think 1v3. How much are they? Like 700, 800, 500?
Yeah, they're pretty cheap, and they can be very annoying, forcing the allied player. I mean, if he has Rocketeers already, then usually he can place them in a way that that's defending. But then they're kind of stuck.
But then they start defending, and then you still have to build a Patriot or something. So it's a $1,000 Patriot to deal with like a $600 V3, and the power requirement for the Patriot. You know, I think you get value out of just building one V3. Yeah, 600. Yeah, I think you're right, Blazer.
Yeah, definitely.
And if your opponent's going cannons, you can take the time out.
Well, SaSH is going 0 right there. It looks like Zain is going to go 1 miner first.
I think this is token 2. I think next thing out of that war factory is a miner.
I suppose we're going to find out. He's going to try and get some value here, harassing the miner on the bottom here.
No.
Pillbox is being forced out at the moment, but yeah, more rhinos coming out.
I'm not microing the Grizzlies. Gonna lose one to that pill. I don't like this.
Well, SaSH is a miner behind at the moment. Zain going 1 miner out and successfully defending with some pillboxes and Grizzlies. SaSH gonna try to bring on the pressure. A few Rocketeers out to harass these rhinos. Gonna force SaSH to make a flak.
Yeah, I mean, with the eco is SaSH is. It's now even. SaSH is on 3. Zain is on 3 as well. And SaSH does have the better army here. We'll get a miner. And out.
Wow.
Loses the flak track. But that's it. Absolute value.
Absolutely worth it. No doubt about that. Evens out the miner count. 3 miners versus 3 miners. So that is nice, but you know, putting all that aside, he's not really in a better position than Zain at the moment. And Zain about to grab SaSH's miner here.
SaSH can
trying to
possibly get something. Oh, it saves it.
Saves the miner. I would. Oh, but the Rocketeer's coming in to finish it off. No, but the flak is there. Wow. Yeah. No, I would not keep that miner on the front, Gems. I would send him back, way back. Keep him safe. In the meantime, SaSH pushing to the center, and Zain again a base trade. Zain.
SaSH go for the MCV.
He's going for the only war factory. Yeah, SaSH a little bit AFK there. SaSH loses his only war factory. Should be spamming the Tesla troopers now.
Tesla troopers, Tesla spam.
It looks like SaSH is going to go for Zane's
Moves
only
the
war
MCV.
factory as well. Oh, Deso out.
Deploy?
Okay. That's it. No production anymore for Zain, for SaSH, and Zain about to be the same position. No production. So let's do a
No
quick head
AA
count.
for SaSH.
Oh, no AA means GG.
Yep. Damn.
Just like that, it is over. Wow. So a win there for Zain. SaSH, I mean, we've had a base trade in the past 3 games. Zain won 1, SaSH won 1, and now Zain won another one. And Blazer was right about the base trades, huh?
Yeah, he was. He was. Mark the calendar, boys and girls. Blazer right about something for the first time ever. France on toe? No. Okay. Game over.
Tour of Egypt, SVS. Yeah, back to SVS. So Zain was France, 1-1, lost 1. He gets the center position here, which many think is a very nice position to get.
Which one? Oh, the center one, yeah. Although the top left is kind of the best out of the 4 corners, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely with the refineries facing directions. Yeah. It's very... Just get that little bit extra mining, war factory facing your opponent, just a little bit better. Zain not stretching to one specific gem patch, going in both directions.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I would have liked to have seen him stretch to one and then build a war factory and a ref towards the other.
What's the disadvantage in starting in the center is it's kind of hard to get that first gem patch. You have a bit of a disadvantage.
He might go broke.
I mean, it is gems, so I doubt it. But yeah, look, SaSH getting his first dump. Zain now is minor only back towards the ref now. But with this war factory, he's going to be able to start getting both gem patches at the same time. All in all, I still think the center position.
These drones are going to be huge. If Zain gets droned, it's a nightmare.
Oh, look,
SaSH going miner, Zain going tank.
Yeah, so it's a drone and a tank behind it here. But all right, here comes the drone. Gets a rhino. That's huge. That's huge right there.
Oh no, I know what you're doing, SaSH, but that mine is dead, which makes the whole building of the service depot pointless. There is no point putting a service depot forward when you know your opponent is coming towards you to kill that unit you're going to repair. Forgot tanks.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's kind of one of those games where you need tanks, I think.
Yeah, but putting your service depot there is pointless. You might as well not have built the service depot in the first place. You've got to build it back. It's annoying, but
what are you trading again? Well, Zane's going back this time. He doesn't want to train this time around.
Yeah, I don't think he's as confident as he was before. 3-3 still.
Yeah,
Zain
a very
going
equal
broke.
position. Zain ahead on tanks though, but going a little bit broke. SaSH not going broke as well, moving all of his miners at the same time to the second gem patch. So yeah, pretty even position here. Zain just a tiny bit ahead with that drone. Fourth miner out for Zain.
And tank numbers, what is that? 8 to 7.
Zain just a little bit ahead here. Gonna try and micro. We're gonna see if he's able to.
Oh, nice snipe!
Zain loses a rhino there. Got his tank spread out over the ore. Not what he wanted to happen. Now SaSH gonna try to return the favor with the drone. He'll try to get it into a miner. We're gonna see if Zain is watching.
Nope.
Yes, he is.
No cigar.
Indeed. So now 5 miners for Zain, only 4 for SaSH. Zain coming in, microing very nicely, clicking
Sentry
down those
guns?
rhinos. Yeah, no sentry guns for SaSH. Not sure what that sentry gun was ages late, but still a very successful defense.
Yeah, SaSH's tank control here on point. On point. It's kept the game going this long. He's definitely beating Zain in these trades, which, given that Zain is ahead, means that Zain doesn't feel comfortable going forwards. Defensive advantage. So we got 5 miners to 4 now with Zain with the much better ref placements.
Well, starting in the center does give you that advantage, and his double war factor count for Zain means he's also producing tanks faster.
Yes. SaSH needs to be careful. He's going in too deep.
Yeah, it does. You don't want to push in over the ore there. Your
No.
tanks come in slowly and spread out, and the opponent's tanks are grouped up. Not a good idea to push over ore usually. 5 miners now for SaSH as well, but still only 1 war factory. Zain out with a radar.
There's your radar. Second war for SaSH.
Does come out now. 2 tanks split here in the top right. Deso out for Zain. Is Zain gonna tick up on 5 miners?
He's on 6. He's got a forward miner now.
He does, yeah.
But
he
he's
is on
gonna
6.
lose one at the back. He will lose it. SaSH.
Just
Yep,
a
lose it.
Sneaky little squid there, getting a miner.
Absolutely huge for SaSH. You know, if you're behind, little trades like that, it actually keeps one rhino alive.
Absolutely, that is huge. Now with his own forward miner here, a very risky position as Zain decides to push in. Where's the sentry guns?
But the miner gonna do what? But the death, both of them go down.
The Desos both go down. Not what Zain wanted to happen there. He did have an opportunity there for a very nice deploy, but does
Zain
fail
runs
it.
away.
Yeah.
But SaSH gets baited. I don't like his tank positioning there.
Yeah, but he did get another miner just there,
He
right?
did, but his tanks
So-
must be all nearly dead.
Yeah, but Zain down to 4 miners? Oof.
Yeah, which I don't like SaSH pushing in here. He needs to just back up, chill a little bit.
And SaSH on 6. I would like to see him spread out the miners a little bit more. Those 4 miners on a single ore patch, suboptimal for sure. Zain now getting his 5th miner back online here in the front lines. SaSH out with a battle lab.
battle
All of a
lab.
sudden, he's ahead on tech.
But he is now hitting broke constantly. So he will drop in terms of tank numbers. Zain going drones. Sees the surface depot has been sold. Is going to try and get this miner top left. Alright, there's your nuke reactor. The IC should be out momentarily.
Yeah, this does allow him to sell all the regular power plants. And a sentry gun hidden behind the war factory.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah, there.
Behind the war factory. Yeah,
Yeah.
but SaSH was concerned. He made the service depot. He's going to put it to use anyway.
Brilliant.
Carrying all
Love
of his
it.
things. Oh, the veteran getting repaired. That's huge. That is huge right there.
MCV move. Top right.
Where is the Kirov? Split here. Zain.
He can't go
base
Kirov.
trades?
He can't go
Oh,
Kirov.
Zain's not even going base trade. He's going on the cliff. Where's Zain? Where is Zain?
Zain.
What the look at this tank split. He could get the power play, could get the MCV. Oh gosh. Oh, that's...
No iron curtain for you, chum.
Oh my
SaSH needs to
gosh.
go home right the fuck now.
Get the
Because
Deso
Zain is
position.
gonna go all in.
Yeah, Zain has no choice but to go all in. I mean, with this IC counting down, SaSH should be buying time, not taking this engagement. Deploy the Deso.
Nice
deploy. Oh, but Zain with his own Desolators here, gonna join the fight. They're good fodder, and they even do decent damage versus tanks. As SaSH loses a war
But
factory.
I think SaSH, is he still building tanks? These are gonna be... They're
Oh,
all like
SaSH.
one hit, dude! They're all
What?
one hit.
Oh god! Now switching into drones and Desos. No war factory left. Now SaSH losing his miners
so
as well.
many vets. Oh, SaSH, buddy.
That is what you call a throw.
Player defeated.
That. Wow. That's a throw right there. Damn, SaSH had that. SaSH absolutely had that.
Yeah, he did. 100%. And not at the start. Not at the start. He did play to an amazing roulette too. Through sort of from the sort of 2 minute mark through the nearly to about the 1 minute before the end. And yeah. I just let it slip.
Unfortunate. All right. So we are moving on to game number 4 here. Yeah, Zain recognizes it. They both recognize that that was a big throw right there. You can see them both mentioning it in chat. Stormy, huh? Interesting choice.
I think SaSH quite likes Stormy. Wait,
Yeah,
oh,
picks
that's
it
the
a
wrong
lot.
search bar.
This is a very interesting, yeah. Stormy is one of the maps that I think is one of the best RA2 maps ever.
By Westwood Studios.
By what? Yeah, you know, it's unique. It's different. It's not. It's not classic. It involves tech. It involves water in a very clever way, and you know, there's the options to break bridges, control the center, fix bridges, options to split. I find this map to really skill oriented and dynamic.
Yes, indeed. Right, yeah. No, it's certainly different, and there's not been a map like it since that people seem to enjoy playing. Which says something, you know. People have tried to create maps which do the same thing as Stormy, but players say no, me no likey. But this people keep going back to.
Yeah. So I like the fact that SaSH chose this. He's defending this his oil with a dog here. He should be able to get it. Zain's dog completely out of position to try and deny this. Now Zain with his own 2 dogs to defend the engineer. But SaSH, oh my God, he could have clicked that engineer. Doesn't.
No, it's RA2 QM rules, no NG.
Ah, no NG. All right. So I suppose SaSH just used to ramble, placing his dogs like that.
Well, maybe because of Chinese ladder, right? That way you do have NG.
That drone out for both players, gonna clean up some of these dogs.
SaSH with an interesting war factory placement.
Yeah,
there we go.
that is
Forward tank. It was either going to be a forward miner or forward tank.
So SaSH straight away going for the rhinos here. Zain also going straight for the rhinos.
Ooh. But defense advantage. He wants the oil.
Gotta go for the oil here. Zain should be sending in that drone and maybe a sentry gun. Zain should not give up this oil easily.
He was waiting for SaSH to stop looking. He was hoping SaSH would look somewhere else.
And now Zain pushing into the miners.
Yep.
Zain pushing into the miners in the top right here. SaSH could be in trouble. Retreating with the miners. His tank's completely out of position, but he's going to return the favor, heading towards Zain's miners. Zain retreating way earlier.
SaSH defends.
Well, SaSH does manage to
But
save his
Zain
miners.
does not.
Oh! Wow! What a failed attack there from Zain. I mean, he got in there earlier.
Yeah.
He should have been able to get these miners. They are AFK, but he does get the oil. SaSH should return the favor, take down Zain's oil on the left-hand side here.
SaSH needs to dump these miners.
Absolutely, ASAP. Why isn't SaSH getting the oil?
Why isn't SaSH defending this ref? There's so many gems there.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to rebuild. He lost the oil there. There's no way to get those gems now. Wow. And Zain placing his second ref on the gems earlier on means that he got more of the gems than SaSH did.
We might see SaSH trying because has he out tank? No, he doesn't.
Zain pushing in here. SaSH went for a miner. What? Break the bridge. Break the. Oh, you're so screwed. He's so screwed.
He's so fucked.
Oh, SaSH. I mean, you might get a miner or two here, but Zain's gonna be able to hold. You're not. War Factory goes down. A single drone comes out. MCV is next in line as Zain defends his base successfully. That
miner build out of the War Factory killed him.
Player defeated.
Another throw by SaSH.
4-1? Good lord.
4-1 already.
Who did you bet your points on, Snark?
SaSH. Fuck you.
Well, it's first to 7. Still a lot of time.
Yeah, still a chance to redeem himself, that's for sure. Matt, I'll be back in a sec. I have a phone call.
Okay. Alec, I think I did. If not Red Bubble, it was somewhere like that. I've got a GDI and a Nod one as well. I don't have an Allied and Soviet. It was like 20 bucks. 18 bucks. Phone call or rage in the other room at points. Ah. Yes, well. It's gonna be an interesting one. It'll be interesting to see if SaSH is what SaSH is able to do. If anything, honestly. But I mean, he can. He definitely can come back. Question is, can he step up his game? Can he step up his game? What the? Oh, Red Valley. Whoops. Oh, veto. So that's what gives SaSH. Orange. Not in a show match, man. Not in a show match. I'll do him afterwards. I'm not having the players wait around on me. Nope. As lobby host, you can't be AFK and not looking at chat and like not starting games. Wouldn't happen here. Wouldn't happen here. You need a very good reason not to be paying attention to the game. As everybody here knows, you have a very good reason. And I don't think we're gonna find many Chinese e-girls online on Bilibili at the moment, so it's the only reason. That's the only reason. Zain's back. Go.
Player defeated.
Zain top left, SaSH bottom right. Are we gonna see early aggro? Are we gonna see a standard like 8-9 miner build? I think Zain's gonna dictate the pace of the game. Okay, we're building up today, are we? Yeah, I guess we are. Instead of a nice loop around here. So we're gonna see probably a total of 7 miners out of SaSH if he's doing that. Zain, we're probably gonna see 8. I expect SaSH to come away with 1 fewer miners. Drones are going to be huge. Obviously, things on the map tend to be a bit slower. No gems to start with, so you really got to go lots of miners. Lots of miners. Or some crazy all-in. I don't think SaSH should be doing that. Not now. But now he's 4-1 down. First miner out for each. Second ref out for both. Good micro on the gold. You see that? Both players going broke. Power out for both. Normally top left, you see players. Oh, nice. Good snipe on the drone. Now, where is Zain's? It go down?
All right, what's going on?
We have a standard country swing game.
Matt, you're muted.
Oh, shit, sorry. We have a standard country swing game.
All right. I see Zain with 4 miners, SaSH with 5 miners.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know why Zain is quite so far behind. Drone at the bottom, yeah.
Got his 5th, so not that far behind.
Zain was broke for a while. I kept hitting 0. I think SaSH should maybe micro his miners a bit better. But actually, both of them keep hitting broke. Neither of them are actually microing their miners and pulling them back to their refs to keep that build going, right? Which is
so hear me out, Matt. Hear me out mathematically. Since on country swing, you are guaranteed to go broke.
Yep.
Why not
you're right.
take that time that you're anyway broke and you can't build and move your MCV to the gems?
Good point.
Like, isn't it just like mathematically worthwhile?
Yeah. Almost certainly.
Almost certainly. I suppose if like you like have perfect micro on your miners, I suppose maybe then.
Or if not up to the gems, then at least maybe up, and maybe you can skip a building or something.
Yeah, like maybe don't make the third ref. Wait a while your miners are being built. I don't know. There's got to be some.
I think you can optimize it. I think you're right.
Yeah, some kind of way to optimize
4, 6, 10, 5, and all right. So both on 10 miners.
Yeah, both on 3 war factories. There's 4 war factories for SaSH actually. 4 war factories for Zain as well. So both on 4 war factories at the moment. And yeah, chat is not impressed with this map at the moment, man.
No. I think most people don't like it because you don't get those gems.
It's not action packed. It's what are we 4 minutes in and we've seen so much action.
Yep. We saw a miner shoot a drone.
Ooh.
4, 8, 10.
Deso bomb from SaSH, 5th war factory from Zain. So a bit of a difference here.
If SaSH can get this off, I think it's huge.
Potentially. Don't often see Deso bomb Sov versus Sov.
A lot of dog fodder though. Remember, that's $200 a dog, right? Always worth remembering how many tanks you could have if you hadn't spent them all on dogs.
Oh, if he uses the Deso correctly, you could get War Factory and value. Oh yeah. War Factory goes down.
Takes it down. Takes the radar. I didn't see what Zain's money was doing then. Was Zain trying to tech up behind that? Because if he was, then killing the radar obviously hurt.
And another base trade. The good old base trade. I want to see SaSH spam those Deso, spam the drones just
10K.
like Zain. He's got way too much money. But all right, the drones are coming out. He needs to control them just a little bit better. They're all going down. Going for the MCV, going for the War Factory. These 3 miners, AFK gets the MCV, gets 1 War Factory. Now going for a second. Anytime Zain in SaSH's base. 2 War Factories down as well. The
Zain
down
is
as well,
gonna die. SaSH, can he defend?
Well, yeah, Zain is losing these rhinos at an alarming rate here, but he doesn't get the final War Factory.
Damn!
And SaSH also with 1 War Factory left alive. Can he defend this final War Factory is the question.
SaSH has the money though.
SaSH does have the money. Rhino's now coming behind this. Zain is desperate to get this final War Factory. If he could get this, he knows he wins the game since he still has War Factory left alive. But no, these 4 rhinos coming in. SaSH not noticing them, not really defending at the moment. Which means this final War Factory is going to go down.
What is SaSH doing? He's not even...
Oh, SaSH.
He wasn't even building anything out of his war.
Dude, SaSH had that. Another throw from SaSH.
Player defeated.
Damn. 5-1 for Zain. Zain pulling ahead, leaving SaSH in the dust. Painful to watch. Definitely felt like SaSH should have had that one. He had the money. Where's 5-1? Nice Deso tactic. Yeah, I mean, it worked, right? He managed to get some value.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. Chat.
Yeah. Less than ideal.
Gunman. Gunman, you alive? You exist, man? We haven't played in a while.
He's just so much better than you. You don't see him anymore. Oh dear. Right. Dry heat.
Barely, man, huh? Busy, keeping busy. That's good. Dry heat. I feel like Zain is good on dry heat. Don't know why. Alright, the Red Alert 2 version of dry heat. Both players have these
Oils in the corners.
oils in the corners.
Oh,
I don't.
you know who I saw play really well on this the other day? Ludo versus SaSH, I think it was, right? And Ludo put a dog. SaSH was top, Ludo was bottom. And Ludo put a dog on the left hill, about where SaSH's engineer is now. And then the SaSH's miner didn't go down the hill because of threat detection and went all the way around down the middle pathway and looped back to the gems.
What the?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And SaSH said, "Oh, my miner pathing went weird." And Ludo said, and I even commented on it when it happened. I thought Ludo might have done that on purpose, might not have, but Ludo's the kind of person to know that that's possible. And SaSH at the end said, "Yeah, my miner did something weird." And Ludo said, "Yeah, I know, I did it deliberately."
Oh my god. Wow, that's a crazy thing to know.
Wow. Zain gets droned? Mined?
Yeah, SaSH gets droned really. I mean, Zain has just been so good with these drones. But, I mean, they both do. So they both have to make service depot, both repairing their miner. Oh, the SaSH. Wow.
Yeah, it saves it. It saves it. Easy.
So close. So close. Crazy stuff here.
SaSH not microing his miners to get these gems.
Yeah, he
broke
wants
as well.
I mean, Zain's ref so much more efficient now, and now Zain pushing out the Connies, knowing his ecos a little bit. Well, now SaSH has a really nice ref there, so that's going to bounce out pretty quickly. Zain going for the second ore patch instead of a fourth miner there. So SaSH is going to, in the short term, have more money. Zain going a little bit broke, but still getting those gem dumps. Dogs coming in, going to clean up some of the conscripts, not all of them.
And what is it? 6 rhinos to 6. 7 now to 1, 2, 3, 7 to 7. So they're perfectly even on tanks, both with 2 wars. Zain actually getting his second war out slightly slower. Radar now for SaSH.
Let's see if we can get this Deso out in time. Forward of barracks. Yes, he does. Oh! Down go the conscripts. Driving a little bit over that radiation. Not optimal. Gotta run with his miners. A little bit too concerned there. Slow down his economy a little bit. Zain out with a radar of his own. Deso now coming out. 3 Desos for SaSH. Make sure you don't overkill. Those Desos cost money. And now Zain pushing in. SaSH caught out of position.
Oh, the drone goes down though. The sentry gun, the second sentry gun turned and attacked the drone.
Oh, this Deso deploy could be huge. Nope.
It could have been if it survived.
It could have been. Battle Lab out for Zain.
SaSH going for the
fifth miner. Yeah.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. That attack is not going to help Zain right now.
No, it's not, but it is going to put SaSH on a timer, pushing it with these Desos, getting some nice value here with using them as fodder, but better take control from Zain, getting just a bit more value. The Deso deployed it from Zain, definitely decent value, but
SaSH sitting in the Deso.
Really nice take control here, and SaSH is going to take this fight big time.
Yeah, he is.
Very nice out of SaSH there. That was elite tank control right there.
Nice, and you see his tank control. There, pull them back, then them back in. Good lord.
Really
we have a
nice.
rival to the legend school of tank control.
I'm going to dive here for the IC, and does
goes
get
down.
Which means you were right about that eco choice, just getting all the value here. And now in the bottom right, Zain's miners getting destroyed. I think this is where you call GG.
Yep. And SaSH actually went with third war as well. I think if you know what your opponent's gonna tech, and you're gonna fall behind, you have to make a move before that IC timer. Or that's certainly an option, right? Because that Iron Curtain doesn't do anything for your opponent until that timer reaches 0. And the lab, the IC, the nuke reactor is huge investment. So if you think you can get away with building another wall or 2 and going full aggro, and closing out the game in the next 4 or 5 minutes, then do. Because your opponent's basically built non-game impactful stuff.
Indeed. Lakeside? Yeah. All right. Yeah, Lakeside Classic. Rip points. Did you also bet on SaSH? Or on Zain?
Is there spots? Is it supposed to be 3 and 4?
I think so, right?
Yeah. Okay, let me X out the
Yeah.
1 is X. 2 is X. 3 and 4. Cool. Game launch.
Here we go, boys. Game number 8. SaSH just got on his first win after losing 5 in a row.
And that looked really solid as well.
Yeah. Is he coming back? Has he decided to turn it on? Was it all just a ploy?
So Zain in top left, SaSH in the bottom right. Any preference on spot, Snark?
On this map?
Pretty even.
You realize only RA2 players plays, right? So I have no clue.
No, I was just trying to deflect my ignorance.
Preferred spots, like on, I feel like building from top left onto this plateau is easier than from bottom right. It looks easier.
Yeah, I think it happens later though, doesn't it?
I don't see what, like, I guess it's War Factory.
Maybe it shouldn't happen later.
I suppose if you destroy the trees on the bottom one, then it doesn't really matter. Doesn't seem like a huge difference. Yep. Just feels more comfortable.
Bottom right is easier to get to second layer. Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. That I can't remember why Ed said that. I can't remember why,
but look at Zain's War. For this War Factory, you easily build up.
Yeah. Oh, bottom right, you don't have to build trees. Maybe you can get a power plant past that tree in the bottom right.
Ah, interesting. Well, I suppose we're about to see. Drones out and
gets the chip damage.
Yeah, Zain's drone is now going to be one-shotted by miners.
Yeah.
So that's going to be painful. SaSH with his own drone currently doing the drone dance. Zain switching into Rhinos. SaSH is as well. And now Zain kind of playing tag with the drone here. Back and forth, back and forth.
Look
Makes
at
repair depot.
SaSH's power plant.
The drone. Yeah, all right. I see that.
That's huge. That's a disgusting jump.
But look at Zain's power plant. Same thing.
Ah!
All right, that's what I thought. That's what I remembered. There isn't a difference.
Does Zain repair the drone?
Zain did repair the drone. So, so SaSH hasn't needed to build a service depot just yet. Although Zain pushing in here. Sentry gun comes up. Would like to see that sentry gun come up a second later after the Rhinos had arrived so that Zain doesn't retreat right away. There's like this magical timing where you can get it perfect. This drone looking for a target. It's hungry. It's hungry. Oh, it doesn't go in.
Nice. Double minor shot. Kills it. There's 3 sentry guns and 5, 7, 8 tanks versus just 7 at the moment. So SaSH is under tanked. That's 6 even.
Yeah, but he does have 1 extra miner, right?
I was gonna, yeah, just say.
Yeah. We're not calling Ed new. We're calling him an idiot. There's a difference. No, I'm joking. Two ore factories each. And this is where it gets interesting, right? Yeah, so SaSH deciding to move his MCV. Sometimes we see players sell on this map. Zain makes another ref and still doesn't move. Okay.
SaSH needs to be careful. He's out-tanked quite heavily, I think.
He definitely should be careful here. Zain's army looking just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's what, 11 rhinos versus 15, 16?
But not overwhelmingly bigger, right? It's like it could be a really close fight. Zain going for radar.
Yeah.
Right, so 5 miners going radar.
He wants deaths.
SaSH.
Forward racks.
Oof, look, SaSH is going to get 2 miners on these gems here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, assuming he moves to the other one.
I mean, he needs another war factory. I don't think that radar was the right play. I think he needs a war factory.
I definitely could afford it. He wants to manage Zain's desos. Now desos coming out of his own barracks. Now SaSH does have the fodder in comparison to Zain, that's for sure. But with these desos, it becomes a lot less relevant. Zain running out. Okay, so Zain sells his MCV. Got it.
Yeah, he knows because he's gonna fall behind.
Yeah.
Does lose the deso. This is huge.
Oh, bad position of attack here for SaSH. Doesn't want to attack through the infantry, but look at that. Oh, it doesn't get to deploy.
And that's why I said he needs tanks. He needs tanks. Zain falls back. Oh, that was a split. Zain's main.
Wow. Oh, wow. So Zain down to 1 war factory, no barracks. No, he does have a forward barracks. Sorry. And now SaSH loses his own MCV. Does almost get the cell, but doesn't quite get there.
But he's got a wall,
in a much better position. Yeah, SaSH is much better. He collected more ore. He's got more miners, and he's got 2 war factories. SaSH
does need to defend his miners, though.
Yeah, doesn't want to lose these miners, but SaSH in a very, very nice position right now. Zain is going to have to pull some sort of miracle out of the RA2 gods if he plans to win this one.
SaSH is going to lose this fight back here.
SaSH sending those 2 miners back to the gems here. An interesting, risky maneuver. Zain notices it immediately, sending his rhinos over, but threatening base trade. He cannot take a base trade. Forced to retreat, and a nice deso deploy from SaSH.
Yep.
Getting decent value right there. So SaSH very cleverly controlling the game here.
Deso giving nice, as you say, map control. We do still have the miners up at the top. One of them's going to get got now, though. There we go. Down it goes. Going to send it to the service depot. Yeah, he is. Good man. Drones come out for both.
A possible decent engagement here for Zain. And he's going to need some miracle engagements if he's going to win this. As he pushes in.
Yep, that's the engage.
SaSH.
That was horrible for SaSH.
But SaSH could just...
Base
trade. He could just trade. He doesn't care. Of course he's going to win a base trade.
Yeah.
Zain is going to... Alright, he's going to retreat with some of his tanks, but keep targeting the war factory. So he only has to get the second war factory, leaving Zain war factory less.
SaSH no tanks. SaSH no war factory. Zain cleans him up.
Wow, and Zain actually is going to win this with a huge tank advantage. Yep. SaSH, no way to win this now as the miners come in to start cleaning up the infantry. What a brilliant play out of Zain there. Able to split up his tanks, defend, and at the same time take out SaSH's war factories. Very nice play there out of Zain. That was well done. That was really well done out of Zain. Damn. Hats off to Zain there.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant play. Match point for Zain. Yeah, you're right, Nit. SaSH going for something simpler. Divide and conquer. Possibly the worst map ever invented. I know you love it, Matt.
It's a great fucking map. I mean, I used to love it. But yeah, now I think there are much better maps. Lake Island springs to mind.
I love Lake Island. Listen, Divine Conquer is a great classic map, but it's I feel like it's too generic.
Yeah.
But it's
But
great.
there's not
It's
many
great.
generic maps left.
Yeah. But I feel like in the map tier list, like if so it's tier 1, like it's a great map to learn
That's
the game.
not in there
know-
anymore.
Player defeated.
Yeah, I know. But I say if we were to invent,
yeah.
I would like a tier list where once you reach a certain class, there's certain maps you're not allowed to play. You're not
Yeah,
allowed to play. You're allowed one simple map, right?
think-
one.
I agree. There's nothing special about this map, but it's such a solid map. It does all the basics. It has everything you need.
Exactly. Force you to build, force you to expand.
Yeah.
Most basic splits, right? Some cliff maneuvers. So like very, very basic. So SaSH. Yeah.
It's like
SaSH
a
got the good
margarita
spot
pizza.
here.
It's no one's choice, but you wouldn't turn it down if somebody offered it to you.
Exactly. that's perfect. A margarita pizza. Exactly, man.
What's this
Love
ref
it.
placement from Zain?
No, I mean that's something we've been doing. He's not gonna have to place 2 refs at the top now, right? He could long distance mine these gems. That's gonna slow down his economy a tiny bit. But then his second ref could be directly on the second patch already, and he saves
But from what?
saves building 1 ref.
But you're gonna build another. I mean, I think you should build another ref just to get that miner, right?
Well, we'll watch Zain and see if he deems it necessary. We'll also watch his economy and see how it works. But I don't think you have to, right? Okay, so potentially now Zain's only on 3 miners. Can he go for the second war factory? That's the question. Or will he go broke? Oh,
Nice
SaSH
drone.
SaSH gets a huge drone there, and SaSH implementing his own service depot as part of the build.
It's a week and 4
shut
days,
up,
Kane. Yeah, it's a week and 4 days late.
Yeah, so again, we're going to see if Zain is forced to make another refinery. Look, he is going broke, but just for a second. Now he's going to get those gem dumps, so he's going to be okay. SaSH is ahead on... no, they're even on miners at the moment. Both having
ahead.
to make the service depot. Now SaSH won, but Zain makes another one out of the war factory, so they even out. Now SaSH makes another one, so SaSH again 1 ahead, and that's because of that ref.
Yep.
Now, potentially, if Zain had microed his miners a little bit better... Again, I'm hoping he's going for a second war factory now. His economy
If
should be
he
able to
goes
hold
ref,
up on
then
6 miners.
that ref is a waste of time.
Yeah. Because SaSH had to make 3 refs, right? And now SaSH going for another miner. And now SaSH has the second war factory out before Zain.
And Zain
Wow.
builds another miner out of the
Right,
war.
so-
This is really slow. If you get pushed, then you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Zain was... Definitely could have microed his miners better. There's no doubt about that. That drone coming in, he must have canceled something for that. Was
Zain
probably
might have
making
gotten to build. Yeah, I agree.
second war factory.
I think he was
I mean,
building the ref and then cancelled it.
Well, I'm going to guess he was either building a ref or a war factory, and then the service depot,
yeah.
canceled it. So now 3 war factories apiece. SaSH moving 2 of his miners to this next ore patch. I always love to see players do that. Move them preemptively, as just as the ref comes down, they're already gathering. This drone from Zain. Now there is a service depot, so he wants to get a miner that's far away from it, and he does succeed in doing that, forcing SaSH to send the miner all the way back to the service depot. That's a lot of mining time wasted. But yeah, no, SaSH definitely in a great position, stretching already towards the top here. Yeah, I agree with you,
Look,
Gunman.
Zain is a miner down. Like when SaSH was always a miner ahead, right? And in terms of tanks, 13 versus 11. Quick guesstimate. But SaSH is gonna pump them up faster. He's they both have 4s. Okay.
Both have 4. Zain's gonna be able to stretch all the way. SaSH gonna move his MCV now.
Even
So
though
that's
he's
certainly
almost there.
gonna- What's with that second service depot that SaSH put down?
I think it's. I don't know, man. I don't think that was a good idea. I think if he wanted a service depot up in the top right, he should have built it after he moved.
Well, I suppose he was worried about moving, right? He's like, I can't move MCV.
Yeah. That makes sense. There's a
without getting
split.
drones. Nice split. Zain has been pretty slow to respond to splits during this this matchup. I think that's something SaSH should capitalize on, and he has been doing that.
Yeah, it's a
Getting
minor.
a minor for free there.
And Zain does not have bank. Zain does not have like a buffer for cash. SaSH going in, bad positioning. He's out tanked here. Zain runs
but he is
away.
getting the top. But he is getting the top, right? He won that fight, bringing in more reinforcements, more takes coming in. Now SaSH distracting Zain at the bottom. Zain's gonna lose these 2 miners. The question is, what about the counter punch? Will Zain have too many rhinos? Because the money's not gonna have. He needs to counter punch here. SaSH is gonna be able to defend. Look at Zain's economy.
Yeah,
he is in a devastating
1, 2,
position,
3,
forced
4.
to sell. Yeah, forced to sell his MCV.
SaSH should get a 5th one out at the top. But yeah, he's on Zain. Zain on 6 miners, but RA2 mode, 5 war factories. 6 miners. That ain't lasting.
Yeah, and as soon as these ore patches start running out, I mean, SaSH is just getting these gems. He's got his 5th war factory out. His economy is thriving. And we're going to go for another base trade, as these 2 players have enjoyed doing this entire series. SaSH getting heavily droned. Zain preparing for the base trade way before him. Now SaSH going for all the drone tanks, which I'm not sure it's a good idea. SaSH, what's your drones?
Is gonna lose this. SaSH is gonna lose this. He's
so Zain down to 3 more factories. SaSH down to 3 more factories as well. SaSH deciding to go for the economy. Not sure that's the best idea. You don't have enough to defend.
It is a good idea, I think.
Well, only if he can defend his war factories and MCV, right? Otherwise, it's useless. Does his MCV survive this? Does his MCV survive this? Does his MCV survive this? It's down to 12 tick. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was painful to watch. If only he had been able to save that MCV. Now SaSH is going to go in with his army of miners, but by the time he gets there, Zain is going to have some rhinos of his own. Now Zain is only on 2 miners. This is a lot of miners,
dude. This is doable.
Spam the conscripts. Spamming the Tesla troopers in the bottom. I feel like conscripts would be a better idea here. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm with you, Gunman. I would definitely be screaming. All right, we've got 3 rhinos versus 1 rhino and 20 miners. Well, not really 20, just a bunch of rhinos. All right, the conscript's coming in. He needs to destroy these war factories. I would just dive with the miners on the war factories, honestly. Yep. And send the conscripts. Start destroying the buildings now. This rhino is veteran.
The miners are doing work, dude.
Oh my god, the miners are cleaning up right now. And this single rhino still alive and a veteran.
He could have capped to war.
Oh, he definitely could. The NG was there.
He needs to collect these wars now.
Yeah. You got to take them down. Take them down.
Yeah, they go down so fast. Just kill them. Just kill.
Die for it. Die for it. He needs to get this last war factory with Tesla troopers. He will be able to defend. Now, of course, Zain is going to also have his own barracks to create his own infantry units. Now, this war factory is going to go down. He cannot give Zain an elite. Yep. Zain just got a veteran rhino. SaSH needs to get out of there now. Go back to mining. It's an infantry battle now.
No!
Oh, my God. Oh, he gave him the elite. Oh, now that is devastating. This elite is gonna melt these Tesla troopers so bad. Unless it dives into them. Unless it dives right into them. Unless he just kills them. Unless he doesn't care about the elite. Oh my god. And SaSH is back to winning this.
SaSH is not gonna repair his vet.
Oh, what? Whoa. What was that? And Zain's gonna lose his miners. He lost 1. The other one is running.
Yeah, he can't chase.
The conscripts are coming out. It takes down the ref. Oh, these Tesla troopers versus the conscripts. The conscripts are gonna win that fight. SaSH is broke. He sends his 1 miner back to collect some ore. So which means they're both on 1 miner at the moment.
Yeah, don't chase. Don't chase. You're never gonna catch up.
Yeah, he needs to get out of there. So now Zain needs to collect these gems. Oh, that miner's a 1 tick.
Yeah,
that miner's a 1 tick.
He could have sent in a rhino.
Dude, if SaSH could take...
Too late.
Don't face 2 vets. You can't face 2 vets. Do not give him an elite or you're so screwed. Now, the question is, does he have enough to defend versus Zain's 3 tanks here? The Tesla troopers? Oh, he died. Oh. Zain throwing a rhino back into the Tesla troopers does save it, though. Gonna come down to a
SaSH needs
crazy...
more Teslas.
Definitely more Teslas and more conscripts, because he's also gonna have to counter all of these conscripts, right? He can't just go for Teslas alone. He's sending out a bit of an infantry armory over to Zain's base. Now, if he can get these buildings, this could be an interesting situation here. These conscripts, though, from Zain could be very problematic. Oh, he killed the miner. He killed the miner, but
oh no!
No, at the cost of giving Zain an elite. That's what we were warning you about. With this elite, it's gonna be GG. There's no way he's gonna be able to win this base trade. The elite and conscript to defend. And once again, SaSH has... Listen, it's impressive. I think we broke some kind of world records. How many times can you throw the game in a single game? Wow. Wow. What a freaking devastating game here for SaSH. As this elite is just, unless he throws it away again, right? But no, I think Zain is being more cautious this time, and that's
the
GG's. Wow.
Oh no.
What was that? What? Wow. I think Matt, you cut out just this game and upload it to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Just this game with the title "Who Can Throw Better."
Who can throw the farthest? Yep.
Oh God.
Hot diggity damn.
Damn.
What a series.
Well, thank you very much for having me, man. I really
Always
enjoyed
pleasure,
it.
man. I think Doof is going live with his tournament picks.
Wait, what tournament picks?
For his tournament, he's got to draft player names in the bracket for the best of the rest tournament.
Ah, the best of the rest. Nice.
Which will be fun to see.
Absolutely. We'll see who faces who. All right, Matt.
All right, man.
I'll see you later.
I'll catch you later. All right, guys. It'll be nice to raid Doofus. And I'll restart my stream after he's done with his draft. And I'm gonna play some generals. Let's see where Mr. Doof is. A bigger tournament. MJ is doing a tournament in June. Going back to the annual RA2 championships, World Series. I can't remember. But it's the thing that has been hosted the last couple of years every summer. With sort of Larry. And then we got a Mental and Mega tournament next week, starting next week, which will be good as well. So a lot of variety coming up over the next like 6 weeks. Doof tournament bracket is live. It is now. I'll be back when Doofus is done. Gonna play some generals. Gonna do some chaos mod, which will be fun. Finally got it to work. Yeah, I'll see you guys in I guess 20 minutes or so whenever Doof is done.